Okay, today we are doing the final button. You've done the 2-hole button and the 4-hole button at this point, and you are ready for the shank button. The shank button is a little bit different. It is flat on top. There are no holes on the front. There is a loop on the back, which is where the thread goes and it attaches to the fabric or the shirt or whatever you're sewing it onto. Shank buttons are commonly found on thicker sweaters or on jackets. So you start the same way. You poke your needle through from the back to the front. You can see my knot hip there. And then I'm going to put my button on. And I put it right through that hole. And it's going to go all the way down against the fabric. And then I make a small stitch, like I go through the fabric again and pull so that the button sits right on top of the fabric. And now I'm going to repeat that process where I go through the fabric, through the button, and then I pull my needle to the side. And then I'm going back through the fabric. And I'm going to do that for 5 times, just like we've been. So I'm going to go up through the same spot I've been going up through, or as close to it as I can. And then I go through the button. And then I go back down through the fabric. And you want to try to keep those all as close together and in the same spots as you can. Through the fabric, through the button, and through the fabric again. So that was 3. This is 4. And back down is the end of the 4th time. And I'm going to do it one more time because we do it for a total of 5. It's very similar to the other ones. It's just a tiny bit different because you don't have the holes to go through. So it's just something to be aware of. So once that's done, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come in between the fabric and the button. And then you are going to wrap it around the base. Try to get it closer to the thread and not necessarily where the button is. See, I have mine down there. Do that 3 or 4 times, then come back down. And then you are ready for your knot. Same process to tie a knot. You make a loop. Cross from the back, you pull. Makes that Y shape. You put your thumb down and pull. 2, 3. Then I'm going to cut my thread. You will notice that with this button, it does move a little bit. It is designed to do that, and it's worn on thicker clothes, which is why it doesn't sit right on the fabric, and you kind of see the difference there, how it stands up a little bit more, especially compared to the 2-hole button. You can see it's sitting on top of the fabric, while this one's flat on the fabric. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions. You guys are doing great.